As we all know, Elon Musk thinks he's not a Nazi, out loud at least. On paper, of course, he's definitely a Nazi, letting his social media information platform run wild and blocking any left wing speech while promoting all far right hate speech. But let's find out what Elon Musk himself has to say about why people think he's a Nazi just because he did some weird hand gesture that everybody else in the whole wide world did. Let's check that out.
Try to claim that I was a Nazi because of some random hand gesture at a rally where all I said was that my heart goes out to you, and I was talking about space travel. And yet the legacy media promoted that as though that was a deliberate Nazi gesture, when in fact every politician, any public speaker who's spoken for any length of time has made the exact same gesture. And yet there's still people out there, and I've never harmed a single person.
No, listen, you know what, Elon? I wasn't.
Now you asked for an example.
I wasn't even going to talk to you about it because, in fact, I do know a number of people who are close to you, and I called them afterwards, and all of them, to a person, were like, "No way, no way."
Of course not.
Of course not. Of course everybody thinks I'm not a Nazi. Why would anybody think I'm a Nazi? I mean, yeah, I let a bunch of Nazis on my social media platform do whatever they want and say whatever they want, but that's not me doing or saying any of that. That's just, me letting them have free speech, right? I mean, yeah, I get rid of all the left-wing people that call me meanie, beanie names and whatnot, but, that doesn't make me a Nazi. I just want my heart to go out to you. My heart goes out to you. Of course it goes out to you. This is the problem with co-signing billionaires bullshit just because he's super rich. He thinks he can do whatever the fuck he wants all the time. Yes, he could do almost anything that he wants all the time, including, illegally hacking into our systems, and stealing everybody's information for his own use in the future. Cutting funding to childhood cancer research and things of that nature. But, who's counting all that? We do have to remember that Elon Musk's heart goes out to you and to you as well. The sheer fact of the matter is Elon Musk is a fucking Nazi. He's a born and bred South African colonist. He grew up during the South African apartheid, and when it wasn't racist enough for him, he came over here to start anew, leaving his dad's blood money emerald mine and, coming to destroy the country over here. I want to show you that, if y'all forgot, this is what Elon Musk looked like when he just hit that salute hard. Even far right fascists like Nick Fuentes, people like that, out and about saying that they're Nazis, said this guy was hitting that Roman salute, the Nazi salute, hard as fuck. He was giving him kudos and all that shit. And if he just slipped and he just raised his hand, it would have been one thing. But he nailed his chest, hit that shit, turned around, nailed his chest again, and hit that shit towards Fuhrer Trump. I mean, if that's not a Nazi salute, I don't know what it is. I argued with a lot of my right-wing friends about this fucking shit because they were truly saying, oh, well, he said, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you, okay? Which is bullshit. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody. He cares about himself. He doesn't even care about his fucking kids. This is a guy that has 15 fucking kids, and the majority of his kids don't fuck with him because he's a Nazi. But this is the state of the world that we live in, when America, who fought the Nazis in World War II, are ushering in fascism and letting people like this do this shit on our main stages. It's getting so bad as a country. We got Donald Trump impersonators doing kids' birthday parties. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, this guy's cooking over here. He's damn near hitting that Trump perfect. The double jack off fist right there. What's up? It is insane to me that anybody can state that people on the left have Trump derangement syndrome when we have right-wingers throwing their fucking 4-year-olds birthday parties with the God King Fuhrer Pope himself, Donald Trump, having an impersonator come in and double jack off in front of his kid. It doesn't fucking make any sense to me. But it's just the state of the world we're in. And I just want to go over this last clip right here. Trump states that they stole the election. I don't know if it was a Freudian slip, if his mental acuity is going down and he just didn't mean to say it, or, you know, he was trying to say something else, but let's check it out.
Very, very special day coming up. You know, we have a lot of them during this term. And interestingly, I had none of them had I not had a rigged election. Had the election not been rigged, I would have been out of here. I would have been gone. The radical left would have said, we got rid of him finally. But no, now they have me for another 4 years. We talk about that.
This is completely and utterly fucking insane. Trump is out here spitting facts, telling everybody, we stole the election. If you guys were better at making us not steal the election, then you guys would have somebody else right now. But you're stuck with the big dog right here because we stole it fair and square. Fair and square. But this is why we can't have nice things, because we have the Republican Party out here stating facts that they stole the election with the help of Elon Musk, of course. And we're not doing anything about it. I don't know if there's impeachments coming down the pipeline or what, but as of right now, we're fucking cooked as a nation, and our elected leaders are not doing shit about it. I digress. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about all this shit. Is Elon Musk a Nazi? Did Trump come out and say the quiet part out loud? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, like the video if you like the video. A subscribe would really help the channel grow, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.